Good evening, everyone. This is the Conscious Corner. And Professor Rob may be with us this evening or he may not, but he's here in good spirits. This evening, I'm going to be your host, Roski Mascani, and then we also have the co-host, historian Joe Hendricks here. And then on the panel, we have Professor Phil, and we got Brother Mashinda. And so this evening, we have Dr. Cobbs with us. And I saw this brother in the mall maybe about 3 weeks ago. And I ran into him and it was like a reunion. I used to play ball against him back probably over 20 years ago. And we just had a real good reunion there, seeing each other. And he was, telling me a little bit about himself. And I was telling him a little bit about myself. So we hooked up and he said he wanted to come on the show, and I'm glad he did. And our topic this evening, he's going to tell us about that. He's going to tell us about himself. And I'm ready to rock and roll with him because he has a lot of interesting things going on in his life. So welcome, Brother Cobbs. I'm glad you're here. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we get to a question and comment session. Go ahead, brother. Welcome.
I appreciate your family, and that's to all that is online. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we did meet about 3 weeks ago, and yes, it was a reunion. It was a spiritual reunion, and also one of many years of brotherhood. I'm Dr. Cobbs, known as a person that will pull his shirt off for you at any time. Life has always been good, the grace of God. I'm a person that is in change, about recidivism. I grew up in a different way of understanding what it was, but then when our Lord and Savior upstairs allowed me to have the opportunity to understand what it is, that's when I grasped it. I was military, Marine Corps, played ball at the highest level there, SISM team, played professional ball, ran track professionally, traveled the world. But fortunately, I started my business in training top athletes in the world, understanding the body, understanding the mind, understanding what it takes to achieve that goal. And then also breaking down the humanistic aspect of a person as far as self-help and rehabilitation, understanding CBT, understanding that life is not only just being around, running around, doing certain things, but to continue to be positive and continue to be that person of life. That's who I am. Helping another up, forgiving, giving that person the opportunity to see, which is a lot of avenues which we all need to explore. But that's who I am right now. I'm sure there's a lot of questions that are going to be asked from the brother. And I'm glad to be on the show and be able to answer those vital questions.
All right. Well, I'm going to get started with, I have a few questions for you.
Sure.
I checked out the website and I just showed the website. And I want to read this statement here and I want you to tell me something about it. It says, with a storied career that bridges the worlds of professional sports and transformative coaching, Dr. Cobbs dedicated his life to elevating individuals to their peak performance and beyond. So tell me, how do you do that?
The first thing with me, I'm a high-end trainer, one of the top trainers in the world. And when I take an athlete that has potential to be better than what he is, to excel him as a person, first you have to explore his spirit. That's the first thing. Second thing, you have to explore what he's putting in his body for him to be able to reach that goal. And then third, can he handle the training that I put through, which a lot of athletes say they could, but then, they found out that it's a serious business when it comes to me about training and breaking you up. So developing self-help rehabilitation within a person that has problems or issues that are going on while training, I try to use a little bit of what they call long suffering, patience, and working through his issues and also his training apparatus, and then giving him the knowledge and wisdom to continue to do what is right within the realm of what he's going through.
Okay, right here it says beyond the athletic arenas. Was that what you just was speaking to that? Because right here, I see that it says the holistic approach to personal development. Then he masterfully blends physical training with mental and spiritual growth, and crafting customized programs that cater to the nuances, needs of his clients. So is that what you just was talking about? And can you talk a little bit more about the holistic approach?
Okay, so the training that I do is very serious. It's a high-end training. It deals with deep sand, soft sand, ocean, mountain training, pool, and the gym. And then also what I give to my clients is called Via Viente. It's a product which was given to me in 2008 by a very good friend of mine who played for the Angels. It's a product which is one of the best in the world. It's called Viviente. It comes from the Cobbs rainforest in Ecuador. Under the bottle on the home page, it explains where it came from, how it came about, and what it does to your body, which is replenishes the blood cells. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
I have this, hold on for a second. No, hold on for a second.
Here, let me, just, I can write it in.
213 549 2380. Dr. Cobbs.
Dr. Cobbs?
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Right.
text you.
Thank you, ma'am. that was the young lady that helped me.
Okay.
Okay, so what this does is I had to do some research on it and understand what it is. It's water and fruit from Ecuador, Cobbs rainforest. There was a excavation of doctors and different kind of people that were going up, and they found these indigenous people up there in Ecuador. And so when they ran into them, they took their blood, and some of those doctors had ailments as well. And so when they came back down and went through getting their immunization and stuff like that, they found out that some of those doctors didn't have that ailments anymore. So what was it? It was the water and the fruit that was up there that these people that looked like they were around about 40 and 50 years old was drinking and eating. And so when they ran a test on them, found out they were like 102, 103 years old, they put a team together and went back up there with National Geographic Now, National Geographic is the only ones who had taken this picture of these people. And so they went up there with some, psychologists and scientists and wanted to find out more about what it is. So when they brought it back down, they were able to bring some down, but not a lot. So over years, they had developed to where it can be developed for the community aspect of it. I was able to use it. I had a family member that was sick. I gave it to my family member and it worked pretty good. So from that point, I was able to obtain through my client. And so I gave it to all my clients, all my athletes, all those who seek it. Now it helps your blood. It replenishes your blood. It helps you get rid of the parasites and all the other things that are in you that we always be taking when we eat all this old processed food. So this is important. This is what gave me at that opportunity, and I'm sure other opportunities during the time we was playing ball at a later time, that we didn't get tired. Our blood was, running good. Our oxygen was helping, and so it's important that I use this product right here. I never stop. This is a product I think is very important. A lot of people need to know about because, it's there. You only take a teaspoon a day. You do not drink it like it's Kool-Aid.
Okay. So I have one more question for you, and then I'm gonna go to the panel. The Crystal Fitness Gym. Now, can you tell us about the gym?
Crystal Fitwell.
Yeah, is
Crystal
it fit well?
Fitwell.
Okay, I said fitness. It's fit well. Okay, go ahead.
Crystal Fitwell is a gym where I was co-owner of. It's one of the best gyms. Now you have a lot of gyms out there. Everybody has a gym that has something that's specialized in. In this gym, we have aeronautical space equipment, as far as from NASA, in the Body Rex room, the Body Rex machines, different variations machines that we had. Once the athlete comes from going through hell, going through training outside, then he comes in and he deals with the training on the inside. And so this is very important that they obtain the best training that they can for the tasks that they're going through. So the gym itself has what you call a Rex room, which is a bike that we have. You sit on that bike. It's in a four-corner bike room. You sit on it and you ride it. You can only ride it for 2 minutes because it's Fahrenheit heat in the room. The panels that are in there from NASA. Okay, so when you ride the bike, you feel your blood being replenishing. You're just going through it. Once you come out of there, then you go to the Body Rex machine. Now you'd see these guys lifting all these weights and everything, and but if you get on that Body Rex machine, it's a vibrating machine at micro speed. And so you can pick up a 10-pound weight and feel like it's about a 50-pound weight. And so a lot of the guys do their workout on that as well. And then we turn around and then we have inclinations of what you call the Rex room, which is you go into the Rex room where a lot of people go in there for what you call relaxation, which is that's where they all run to. It's you lay down and you have about 1 million rollers that are rolling on you, which are Fahrenheit heat, helping your body replenish, and you're replenishing your blood cells as well. Everything about that is about replenishing your blood cells. Everything about that is about changing the mechanism of your body so you can feel good. So you won't start continuing eating the bad stuff that you used to eating every day. You start changing your diet. You start changing your mind, your thinking on what you put into your body. And that's where I give a lot of the clients Via Viente from that gym.
Now, is this you only have one of these gyms, or is it more than one gym?
It was like 4 gyms, 4 gyms at the time in California. I'm not sure what they're doing now with it, if it's nationwide or because of the pandemic, you know, is it something feasible to continue on with? But it's the best thing you can ever be a part of.
Now,
And go, yeah.
these gyms, what is the capacity of it? How many people can be in there at one time?
You can
They
get
all
about,
the same size, or
no, you can be in there about 30, 35 people. It's not very big.
okay.
It's not for that kind of consumption of people to come just running in there. No, it's about 35.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the panel. Let's start with brother historian Joe Henri. He's the co-host of the show. Brother Henri.
Yeah, evening, brother. I'm just letting this sink in right now. I didn't know what the subject was going to be until you got to talking. But I'm only being a historian, as they call me, which I don't get into that naming. But I'm a retired coach, football and track coach myself, mostly.
Okay.
I come from the school of Al Pompey, one of my coaches. And, you know, for high school and community college training, I'm old shot putter and discus thrower also, by the way.
All right.
Anyway, we had I kind of talked my coach out of retirement to come help me some years back. And he introduced me to this particular type of training with these butt kickers and running in the water, in the waves, knee high, and the dry sand and incline. And, you know, we would do that for a number of weeks, alternating the days. Then the true test at the end of the summer before double days was to run the mountain at the Greek Theater. That was the ultimate test. We came off of there, we was in better shape than most folks. So I'm down with that. I don't know about the nutrients at the time, that kind of stuff, but now for myself, that's what I'm into. I have a large garden in my backyard. I've been on certain supplements for some years, but I grow the stuff that I eat. You know, I'm trying to understand this replenishment of blood. I know that carrot juice produce red blood cells, and the onions and garlic produce the white blood cells. And you know, I know how to use them, but I'm trying to understand this blood, this replenishing of blood that you're talking about.
Right. What it does, it replenishes your oxygen in your blood. It replenishes. It gives you more oxygen so you can breathe better. If you notice, a lot of people when they train hard, like some guys don't have that kind of lung capacity to run and just, you know, be free in that and not breathe, you know, as you notice on the basketball court because they train very hard. But some people don't have that capability. So it helps a little bit. It helps you breathe a little bit better.
Is there which technique do you imply with the oxygen? I know when you're working out, I try to tell all my guys, you know, you can't breathe like a dog. You can't inhale through your mouth and exhale out your mouth. But are you for inhaling in the mouth and out, I mean through the nose and out of the mouth, or through the nose and out of the nose?
Okay, first of all, you want to make sure that they can breathe by having their lungs is open, so having their hands on their head, you know, back of their head. First thing, and then second of all, yes, breathe through your nose, then your mouth. You know, breathe it in. You know, but your hands are behind your head. You know, you lock it in. See, I was in the Marine Corps, and when it came time for us to carry heavy equipment or carrying somebody out of harm's way or whatever, we had to get used to dealing with issues like that. And I became very efficient when I was playing ball with on the SISM team doing that. So we can longevity of breathing. We're so used to putting our hands on our knees, you know.
Well, this brother friend of mine, Coach Pompey, he's a Marine too. He's he was about 83. He was one of the what they call it, walking dead in the Marine Corps.
That's why I left the Marine Corps. That's why 83.
He's one of the walking dead. No, he's 83 years old right now.
Okay.
But the breathing I was talking about is not when you're trying to recover, but as you're in the activity, how to breathe. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot of that stuff from him. Now getting on your mountains in Ecuador. You were up there. I know that was one of the Africans' earliest civilizations was up in those mountains. Was anybody up there look like you?
Oh man, believe it or not, amen.
Yeah, I'm already hip to that. So look here, what I'm into now on the spiritual side of our being is the melanin in our commune with the Netaru, which I call is nature actually. And so that's what I'm into for my personal self with all of that, you know, spirituality and whatnot. Anyway, a whole lot more. What kind of training did you go through to arrive at this, you know, the doctor you're calling yourself?
What kind of training far as in sports or?
Your doctorate degree, your doctorate, what is your doctorate in?
My doctorate is in philosophy far as I'm a pastor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Pastor what?
I'm a pastor of helping brothers that's incarcerated find their way back out into the world.
Okay.
Recidivism, as far as restoration.
Okay.
So, Brother Henri, you guys have something in common. He's a graduate of Lynwood High School in '78.
Really? Okay. I didn't get there till 80, but I know a lot of the people you know, though.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, John Higgins was one of my players.
John Higgins?
Sir.
Yeah, you let him know you talked to me.
I haven't been 30 years, a long time, but he was one of my running backs when I was coaching at Southwest College before I went to Lynwood. And I also had a kid named Trosclair Seals.
Yeah. I was a part of that dynasty that was in Lynwood from '76 to '78. Tyron Nash, Tom Freeman, Darrell Allen, you know, number 1, number 2 player in the nation on the same team. You know.
Yeah, I recently ran into a guy named Tran Sawyer. You know that?
Well, of course, yeah, Brother Tran.
Yeah, I ran into him at a picnic. We got to talking, found out. But I coached at Lynwood from 1980 to '91. And I was the first black head coach in a major sport in the history of the school.
I probably know you then.
No, I didn't get there till 1980, but my name is Henri. But I know Bugs, Coach Pete.
Yeah, Coach Notley, Coach Pete.
Yeah, all those people, yeah. Bishop, the baseball. Him and I forget his homeboy's name. Guy was with our favorite baseball guy.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, I just had a reunion with my boys from '85 and '86 from Lynwood down at the DoubleTree Hotel.
Okay.
Where are you located?
I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm at one of the organizations outside the organization which I'm talking about 4 different organizations right here as far as recidivism. That's where I am right now, Long Beach, Los Angeles.
Okay, right on. All right, appreciate you.
All right, thanks. Okay, we have Shaylee. Shaylee, are you available? Okay, is that somebody you know, Dr. Cobbs?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I guess, it's a female?
I believe so.
Okay, I guess she's just listening. She's on mute. Let's go to Professor Phil. We can't hear you, Professor Phil.
You still can't hear me?
Can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I was out. I must have been out or something. But yeah, Brother Cobbs, he blew me up. He said, "Man, yo, so I got this thing, right? I need you there. Yeah, so I'm gonna call you about 10 minutes." I said, "Bro, I'm gonna send you the link and I'm gonna get on it. All right." Just so the brother was like, "Yeah, get on in here, man. I got some stuff going on. I want you to check it out." I said, "No problem. You know, I don't know what exactly he had going on, but he told me to come and support him. So that's what I'm gonna come and do." So
Any,
I'm a man. Huh?
anything you want to tell us about Brother Cobbs, or you want to ask him some questions, or you got comments?
I knew Cobbs when he was behind the wall, and I was able to do some very interesting things as far as I call it mental medicine. It's like an exercise. The only difference is you ain't got to use your arms, your legs. You just got to use the noggin. And a lot of them brothers in there, just for them to be just like Mr. Cobbs said. He said people that are well informed, sometimes you can feel miserable because you can't do anything about something, but sometimes it's so enlightening. You're happy because you feel a hell of a lot more free when you know anything's possible. And you know, when the brother came to me with the supplement deals and things he had kind of lined up, I said, you know what, man, whatever you want to do, truth be told, the same thing I was telling you when you were behind that wall is the thing that I want to build a wall with. And I'm talking about your principal activities, everything that nobody or anyone wouldn't have supported. And most importantly, the fact that you did it. And then everyone that really didn't believe in it, they're going to come back. It's just like build something and they will come. That's the principle. That's the principle. So Mr. Cobb has been he's prepped for this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he walked out with his feet running and he didn't wait for nobody. He didn't wait for my partner and a few other associates that were supposed to make things move. But he's done a relatively good job after walking out of there. And I don't see I see nothing but a bright future for the brother. That's all I can tell you about him. You know, he's easing on in. He's easing on in. He's doing a lot better than me. I'm doing all right. So, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother Mashinda.
Yeah. So, brother, Dr. Cobb, what's the name of that product again? You had mentioned. Spell it for me.
Via Viente.
Oh, Via Viente.
Yeah.
Okay. And where can you purchase it at?
Go to my website, cobbslegacy.com.
Okay. Cobb.
And
Yes, sir.
legacy.com.
Okay.
On it right now on the
Yeah,
screen.
I'm looking at it. Okay. I'm just going to do my research and appreciate you coming on tonight, sharing your positive insight. You know, your motivation is great, and just keep it up. And I'm just looking forward to hearing some more. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
All right. So I guess Shaylee is just listening. All right. So what else can you tell us about the website, the product, anything else you could tell us?
Sure.
Okay.
Most important thing is The website, it speaks for itself, but when you go to where it says change is about the organizations that are on there that are helping incarcerated men and women, especially the ARC ride share program. Go home, come home. That program right there helps a lot of incarcerated people and women. Once they step out, they help them with clothing, they help them with getting a real decent meal, they help them get a cell phone, and they help them get established into a program once they step out running. And so I have these programs listed on there for various reasons to continue to show people are out there still want to help you, still want to give you forgiveness, still want to have forgiveness for whatever and move on. That's what's important about that part of the website, exploring Defy Venture. Defy Ventures is an entrepreneur program that deals directly with some very high class universities and colleges that help you in entrepreneurship. Then you graduate from there, and also you get a letter of certificate from a university. I have mine from Baylor University. So it helps you establish to be up instead of starting from the ground floor when you try to start your business. When you have freedom to choose, they go into the prison system and they help men and women once a month, going in there and fellowshipping with them, understanding who they are, treating them as people, treating them as men and women, letting them know that there are people on the outside that are looking for to help them as soon as they step out, instead of just turning their backs on them. We have a lot of organizations out there that want to help as far as getting them jobs, skills, training. All that is available as soon as they step out, one step from out of prison. But what's important is CEO. CEO will give you a job, and the job that they give you, it gives you a lot of accountability and respect for yourself for doing what you do, helping out the state of California with Caltrans. And then they also try to get you a job within 90 days. You can't ask for anything better. They pay you for it. All you have to do is just be accountable and come to work and do what you do best. All these organizations are out there. A lot of people are not aware of them, but they are going to be aware of through me and other people who are out here standing firm with them. You have more organizations out there that are looking for people that want to extend their hand. This is one of the reasons in September, I've been invited to go to Sacramento to speak upon these various things that I'm talking about in front of 40 judges, in front of the assembly. So, and that's through ARC. That's through the rideshare program. And so this is important. This is important for all, that things are changing. People can change. And all you have to do is just allow them an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, those programs are there, and it's good to know that they're there. And people definitely need those resources when they are incarcerated. And so those are programs that actually come into the prison, and when they get out, they're able to access them, correct?
Correct. They're actually the programs that come in to help them establish themselves to come out and continue to be a part of them.
That's excellent.
That family, that support group.
Yeah, they say it's a place of reform, so people need to be reformed.
Well, I call it the wilderness, and as long as you can get on that potter's wheel and change, and things are happening. It won't happen unless you step to the plate too.
Well, that's excellent. So, is there anything else you want to leave us with before we take our pause for this evening?
Well, I'd like to leave everybody with Mark 11, 25 and 26. And I hope they read on it and understand what it is. Mark 11, 25 and 26. That right there, it'll tell you.
Okay. So those are biblical verses, correct?
That is.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you being here, man. And a very important work that you're doing. And you know, you always have a platform with us. Just let me know, and we'll continue to collaborate and bring things to the table.
Amen. Amen.
Right. I appreciate everybody coming out this evening. Tomorrow, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of this brother, but I'm about to share our guest for tomorrow. Just give me a second here. So I could show you guys. I could show you better than I could tell you. All right. So for tomorrow, we have Dr. Henri. The topic is melanin versus diabetes. And I just found out about this brother, and he's supposed to have, he has numerous books out, and he's a naturopathic doctor. So it should be very interesting. He's supposed to be a popular brother. I don't know if anybody ever heard of him, but not information out. So that's our guest for tomorrow. So I appreciate you coming out this evening, everybody, especially you, Dr. Cobbs. So each one teach one in Conscious Corner. Everybody have a great evening.